There comes a time in the sequence of human events, a time in every man's life where you have to make a choice where to stand. Stand with Israel in her time of need now. I think of the 4th of July, I think of fighting for freedom, I think of standing for freedom, I think of heroes, I think of the times that we're in where I get to meet heroes every single day who stand, and there's people who stand behind the scenes for the very freedoms that you enjoy in the free world. If you love the freedoms you have in Finland, in Singapore, in India, in the United States, Canada, England, Israel, all over the world, Australia, hey, if you enjoy those freedoms, take a moment to think of those who fought for that freedom. 4th of July, that's an American holiday when they fought for liberty, and today we are fighting for liberty, for freedom. United States, I just want to do a shout out. They've really substantially aided Israel since the beginning of this war. I think it's $6.5 billion since October 2023 last year. And they continue to help us. And of course, our technology also helps them. And the Iron Dome. It used to have to be that Tom Cruise had to run and try to stop the bad guys before they shoot the missile, because once it's in the air, there's nothing you could do. But now, thanks to Israeli innovation, there's something that can be done. You could shoot it out of the air with the Iron Dome. The world is teetering into, this kind of anarchy, apocalyptic scenario. You got people like Hezbollah, and they want to pull us into maybe not just a regional war, maybe World War III. They have all these missiles ready, hundreds of thousands. But we are ready also. We're prepared. We have forward bases ready. And I just want you to know that all our operations that we do against the Hezbollah are helping to stop them and to bring the restoration of security that we need. Now, I believe that this whole country it's the bastion of freedom. What did Kennedy say? The child of hope, the shield of democracy, John F. Kennedy called Israel, the child of hope, the shield of democracy. And I believe that. Isaiah chapter 11, verse 12, it talks about that God will raise a banner to the nations and they will gather the Jewish people. I think of Truman, President Harry Truman. He helped with that when he voted for Israel, the first nation to vote for Israel. So thank you, United States. Prophet Amos chapter 9, verse 14, I will bring back the exiled people of Israel. That's the Aliyah. And that is exactly what these terrorists hate. The diabolical nature of the spiritual possession that drives them hates God's will and God's word. So please ask me, write your email to me. Just write to chaim@aliyahreturncenter.com and write me an email and say, I want the Aliyah scriptures. I'll send them to you. They're promises of what America stands for. What we stand for is the standing with the Judeo-Christian values. And this seed, protecting the seed of hope. And this 4th of July, friends, I want to celebrate together, remembering 1776, July 4th, 1776, when a nation that was birthed to stand in the gap for Israel. That's what I believe to be a Cyrus nation, like King Cyrus. He helped build the house of prayer. It was called the temple. He helped the Aliyah, the return of the Jewish people. And I think America, that's what it's part of its purpose, to be a refuge as well. And so, yeah, I'm also an American. I'm also Israeli. I'm a dual citizen, and I stand with America, and I don't want to see it slide down a slippery slope. And I want it to continue to be a bastion of freedom around the world, and to stand with Israel. And the importance of liberty and solidarity with that is very important. So if you know someone who's fought for freedom, if you know someone who is standing in the gap, I want you to salute that person right now. And also, I just salute all the troops who are standing in the gap for Israel to defend the defenseless right now. And thank you for standing with our emergency aid initiative, where we take care of these people and that have done so much and continue to do so much. And all those behind the scenes, we salute you too. Thank you for standing up for liberty, for freedom.